Welcome back to Popes and Pylos. Let's play some more Victoria 3. There's the music. I was afraid my headphones were off. We're playing as Mexico. We're going for Manifest Mexico. And as you surely know, since you've been here for many, many episodes, I assume, who starts at episode 54, which I believe this is. I mean, maybe you did, but most people surely didn't. Anyway. What am I trying to say? Manifest Mexico, we have to take the Pacific coast and the Great Plains, but also not really. Apparently we have to take the Great Plains parts of the US, the Pacific coast parts of the US, and in fact a part of Dixie in the US. That leaves us with just the north and south versions of Dakota as places we need to take. We can declare another war on the US of A in a year-ish, assuming their internal struggle here is over by then, because I don't think you can declare on people that are in a internal war, which again is weird. Speak of weird, by the way, there's a dev diary out on UI UX improvements for the next big patch. And it's nuts. I mean, it looks really, really good. They're doing a huge overhaul of the trade interface, a bunch of other interfaces that just look sensible, that are just like, why didn't you have this when you launched the game? But it's great. It's good. Apparently they took a lot of inspiration from mods, which is an explanation for why they wouldn't have it at the start of the game, I suppose. At the launch of the game. So that's, I am very, very happy to see that coming. We are swimming in ammunition and electricity and transportation. We are not at all swimming in fruit, interestingly enough. Fruit? Really? Because our banana plantations have been doing terribly forever. Is that because they now eat it as a luxury item? Luxury food? Huh. Interesting. Does that mean our banana plantation is going bananas now? Probably not, because labor is still too expensive. Yeah, the one in Yucatan is doing okay. The other ones are all, oh my lord, terrible. They do not have automatic irrigation going though, which we could do here, which is apparently way better. Let's just have all of them go automatic. What about these logging camps? There also seems to be some disparity here. This one is not... Two of them are not doing hardwood. Which, I know that's... it's clearly not a great difference. But otherwise things are kinda okay. Juan, what is all this then? Oh, it's just transportation. Sure. Now, Bisa pointed out in the comments that it might be interesting to run... Well, to go to Council Republic so that we can run... what is it called? Worker Cooperative, I think. She was talking about a production method that was all commie. I'm actually not sure if it was that one. No, she was talking about government run. What is? Oh, that requires government economy, right? So a similar thing, but not the same thing. So it would be command economy. There we go. That would be what we would be looking for. She talked about it in the. With the idea of money going into our own pockets then. Which I'm not sure is... I mean, yes, I can see how that works, right? If we have a building that is doing well, like these furniture manufacturers, they're kept on cash reserves. Money is being handed out. Money that's being made, all this weekly balance being handed out, and it has to be handed out to the owners. And I think we can see that, probably see that in here. I assume it's the wage that's being given to capitalists here. But I'm not 100% sure. Maybe there's a different place we can see this. Their ownership share dividends. 25k of the money made here. So most of the money made is giving to owners. And if this is government run, I think the owners is us. So, yeah, it would generate more money for us in this place. I'm pretty sure. Since we're subsidizing anyway, seems kind of fine. On the other hand, the money that goes to all the ownership shares, goes to all these capitalists, it's not lost to us. It's money that these capitalists spend on living. They spend it in other places that we have, which then do well and also pay taxes and all that. So I would need to do way more experimentation in math probably to find out whether one is better than the other. But I don't think all the money that goes to the owners right now is just lost to us. I think it's still very valuable. Anyway, not really what we're here for, right? We're here to do well on the economy, declare war on the US in a year, and maybe find out some things on the way. Now, I'm sure these market access problems have already been addressed, but let's double check that that's true, because there could always be more railway. It is true for now, though. We have tensions, yeah, whatever. And we want to build more stuff. That's why I was in the trade screen beforehand, before I got distracted. Right. All the luxury food things. Buy all the luxury food things. I don't think it's worthwhile to build fisheries. People don't like working there for the little bit of money that they'd get there. We might be looking into more chemical plants, though, especially since explosives are probably also something that we still lack. I feel like we always lack explosives. Maybe not. No, we have bonus explosives. Are we buying any? No, we're just producing extra. Okay, maybe not chemical plants then. I mean, the usual suspect. What do I even sort this by? Oh, I sort it by market price, which makes some sort of sense because these are the most terrible things. On the other hand, yeah, you know. So I see rubber, tobacco, lead, and tons of radios. I wish I could produce more radios without producing more telephones. Is anybody gonna buy my telephones? No. So I don't think we can tell our factories to focus on. No. Already making all the radios we can here. Bit of a shame, that. Bit of a shame. Alright, I saw coal being required. Right, we could go to diesel pumps. With even more oil. But I think we know that we don't have any more oil extraction capability. Well, we're just building up 20 in Oklahoma. So not anymore is not true. But I'm still a bit... So I guess I'd rather build a few more coal mines than actually invest into better coal mining. How's Colorado doing on people? They have some. East Angola does not. Botswana does have some people. Actually has unemployed people. Kind of crazy. Sure, let's go and have a bunch of that going. And then we wanted even more coffee, which... And I guess even more in Mexico. And Oaxaca. And Veracruz. And Guerrero. Jalisco. Just a whole boatload of coffee. Was it coffee even? Was it tobacco? I think it was tobacco now. It was tobacco. How's coffee doing? Oh, we still need tons of coffee though. Even more, it's just the price isn't as bad. So let's also go and have some tobacco. Assuming that our tobacco problems are not ones of hiring employees. Because that would be bad. Guatemala, do you actually have people? You do. There. Let's go. cute 140 buildings. Surely that'll tie us over for a moment. It won't tie us over for long because all the production buildings are pretty fast, or the raw production buildings are kind of cheap to build. The Afro-Americans are buying our ammunition, which, sure. I want to do anything else to our institutions? I don't really think we did. Sure, we could go high on colonial growth. It's kind of free for us because what do we do with the extra bureaucracy? We get a tiny bit of improved construction efficiency. So, why not? Why not? We do not want to increase workplace safety or social security. Home affairs, it's so irrelevant. Photographs of Mexico. Bonus prestige for some time, or legitimacy for some time. I'm going to take the prestige. Neither one matters, but certainly prestige does not. Unfortunately, the poor uprising people here, well, they have the same quality of troops. They're just being outnumbered slightly, and numbers matter a lot here. They do outnumber the Unionists in the south. Kind of weird to have the south rise up this way around. But hey. Wait, this is actually gonna hurt? No. You actually think this is gonna hurt my bureaucracy? I mean, if it does, we have a million ways to fix that, so I'm not actually worried about it. So you keep crushing the south, okay, and that would allow you to put people in the north. But I don't think you will be able to defend the north for long enough to actually survive here. I think the US of A are gonna go and crush here, unfortunately. But we'll see. Should be a new battle popping up soonish. There it is. 28 against 27. One thing that's in the new UI update is also a more informational, more informative combat battle screen, which actually shows you why a certain number of people were there at the start of the battle, which has been one of the questions I have asked and has been confusing me. We're actually essentially through with the research, aren't we? Probably we are gonna get that achievement. Yeah, there's one for tank production, though. I mean, do we need tank production? Probably not. But War Machine Industries. Wait, oh no, it's certainly not a rural building. War Machine Industries takes oil, fabric, engines, and hardwood, all of which we have kinda. It turns that into aeroplanes for now. But it could turn it into tanks later. I'm gonna build some of that up. Are we gonna be able to use it in time? Probably not, no. But I want it, so there we go. It is the best reason. Speaking of the best reason, our money is not actually looking all that great. Oh god, the subsidies. The power plant subsidies. I mean, we do have a ton of extra electricity right now. It is true. Wow, that was crushed quick like. Alright, I mean, it's good for us. Power plants are still doing well. This one power plant is still doing well. It's good, because we do want to declare that war in the US of A. And again, I don't think we could have otherwise. Chemical weapons, no. No, we don't do that. Are we rival to them? No, let's do... the main reason is not that we get a bunch of birds for that. The main reason is that I want to potentially be able to humiliate them in the war. Because we do still need to reduce them to not great power ranking. Ooh, which they are. Well, they kind of are, but kind of aren't. It's weird. I know why there are 9 great powers here. When there's always only 8. Only 8 there are. Always 8 there are. Look at these non-radicals in our country. 91,000. 90. There was never 91 there. But 90-ish thousand. That's crazy. Also crazy is the meat price. Out of interest, the meat price. I mean, not that it matters. But do we have spare fertilizer, or are we lacking fertilizer? We are lacking tons of fertilizer. How are our livestock ranchers doing? They're doing okay. They're not doing great. But they are doing kind of okay. I'm gonna throw a bunch of livestock ranchers in the mix. Not because we really need them, but because we need meat and fertilizer in a way, and therefore, you know. Ooh, people actually want a council republic, eh? Sometimes I'm sorely tempted, and then I'm not. Ooh, we also need... Apparently, we do need extra bureaucracy. So more government administration in some place or another. Wait, did we cap out in Mexico or something? It's on the list. Expected. Oh, there's just no peasants here? What? I have no peasants in Mexico? Oh. Well, I'm just going to assume that those are all unemployed people. Right? We didn't run out of people in Mexico. No. There's just no more arable soil. And therefore, you can't be peasant anymore. You can just be unemployed. Okay, money's coming in. It's December. I did want to check. What I actually wanted to check here is when I can declare war. It is in July. I don't like that I can't have my telephone factories build more radios. That seems dumb. Right? I mean, surely you could just tell your people to make fewer telephones and more. It's not like there's a byproduct of a chemical reaction that makes two telephones for every one radio you build. I don't really like that. Good lord, we've been crushing this quickly. That is kinda crazy. TBQH. French Congo. We have extra oil now. No, we don't. It's just so worthwhile. Probably might want to bring in some lead, actually. Like a lot of lead. And... Anybody selling me radios? No. People just have no technology around these parts. I'm actually going to buy dye. Mexico, I'm gonna buy dye from the East India Company. Sure. Just get our economy humming a little better. I think it'll be fine. Although apparently it's not fine. What did I just do? Okay, we're building a few things that are not being subsidized by the investment pool. We have some unrealized tax. We have a lot of unrealized taxes thanks to the lack of bureaucracy. Okay, we're working on that. We did give everybody telephone switchboards, didn't we? We did. So we can't generate extra bureaucracy that way. Not right now. It's fine. We have infinite money. It's just it doesn't feel right to be losing money, especially since we're not at war here. Our enemy, Italy. What's this then? What's all this then? I'm leaning Perekian peasant revolt? Don't think I am. I don't even know what a Perak is. Perak? How do I... Oh, I know what a Perak is. But I don't care about a Perak. I am not leaning anywhere. I'm going to declare neutrality. Makes a man turn neutral. Give me July, or whatever it was. Oh man, I so want that new trade route screen now. With tobacco with potential for export, not really though. Glass actually is in a spot where we have too much of it, which is also crazy to me. Then again, we did invest a lot in the glass industry. Oh, these small arms are not selling quite well to the Prussians anymore. Might be that they're no longer at war. Quite likely, even. Rivalry broken, British Dixie interest removed. Surely it's not my own rivalry. No. A thing. Right. Is there any change to military loadout that we want to do? I don't want to go to aeroplanes here. We don't have any yet. And I'm not going to go to chemical weapons just on the basis of I hate the idea of chemical weapons. I think it's a good reason. This is not looking great though. We need more stuff to be built still. Always more there is. Tons of sugar, tons of lead, tons of dye. All these raw resources. Oh, but lead extraction does seem to be quite valuable for us. So, oh, we just lack places to grab lead in. What was it? Sugar? Sugar's doing okay. So let's run a bunch more. And dye. We already made all those dye plantations earlier, which are not doing awesome. But I assume our synthetic glands are still doing terribly. They are. We did kind of figure out why the other day, but I forgot already. Good lord, that's a subsidy and a half. Is it just insane wages, or is it fertilizer price is not helping? But I guess it's mostly wages. But okay, fertilizer price. So we're looking at either the chemical plants, which could make more fertilizer, right? They could. I think we even did some changes to allow for this, or to try to allow for this. We're probably going to run into a sulfur issue now. We might. A little bit of a sulfur issue, not a huge-ish. Let's run some sulfur mines. Oh. Kinda out of places and people to do sulfur mines with. But let's fill Texas up as we can. Things will be fine, and we're nearing the day. Radical Italian North Germany interest. Oh, Radical Italy is gonna win. They certainly. Oh, Hanover is actually kinda biggish for Hanover. Hanover. Be the right way to say it. Now, are those war machine industries done yet? They're not. Again, probably irrelevant, but still kind of want to have them. It's probably going to be something like in Hearts of Iron, where you get 1,000,000 points for having a few airplanes in the air. Well, a lot of airplanes in the air, even if your country doesn't exist anymore. And I'm going to be annoyed at the end of the game. Oh, Hearts of Iron. Fluvial Bantu. There's all kinds of Bantu people. And they all want to come here, which, you know, I do support. Oh, Yucatan. Can't, apparently. Wow. What a pun. They are looking for government administration, right? If they want taxation capability. I think they need government admin. Let's get lots of those. And yes, you could say that we should have built the ones we built there in the first place, but I didn't know, did I? I don't care about the Shona. Declare neutrality. Just leave me alone with your Sachsen-Meiningen and the fascist Sachsen-Meiningen. I mean, I don't like fascists, alright? But I'm not gonna meddle here. And we are American in a way, after all, right? We're not going to start meddling. We're going to come in when the whole continent is burning. That's how we work. June, July. Okay, was it July 11th or something? With the truce? 28. Okay, guys, get ready. What's all this then? Class above nation. I mean, I don't care about my landowners. Don't care tons about the industrialists. Maybe a little. Trade unions are super happy though, so let's have those unpatriotic ideas fade. It's fine. Authority. Ooh, 22.5 authority. Useless. Come on, July. Rubber in Veracruz, sure. Oil too. Oil. What can we do here? Migration attraction, oil industry employees. No, let's go with the low amount. And I don't know, rubber rush somewhere. And then I'm kind of tempted to actually just build the oil fields up immediately. Yeah, we still lack a bajillion oil, yes. So why not go and have the new Veracruz oil fields exploited immediately? Didn't it say Veracruz? Because that's Oklahoma, which doesn't have 1 million people. Now, they might be able to do something about the amount of people required in Oklahoma. We definitely can. Oh, you have employment issues anyway. You might just be freshly built though. Let's go and give you a steam donkey and rail transportation and... No, we don't want diesel pumps on the... I mean, we do, but we don't want diesel pumps there. That was the coal mines, yes. What about the logging camps? Chainsaws. Rail lock cards. Producing expensive as fudge hardwood. And yeah, even the compression ignition tractor. Okay. Surely that's enough people to allow for the building of all the extra oil rigs we're looking for. Which is all of them. Give them tanker cars as well. Why not? We might be lacking other goods now. It's fine. American Central Africa interest. I mean, America. I mean, sure. I also have an interest, America. Just FYI. July 30th surely is enough. So thought people. Ooh, I was also shown something else. Well, I wasn't shown. I saw something else in the UI preview, which I think is already in the game. Oh, we face Canada. Okay. How's our infamy doing? Just in case we... oh, we're reputable. Sure. Lot of stuff to play with. I'm fine facing Canada. I don't love it, but it shouldn't be a big deal. Let's go South Dakota. Dahomey. Now, Dahomey's actually kind of annoying. So that might mean that we want to go and actually defend. Wait, no, it's Dahomey. If they come down here, that's impressive. I'm going to assume that they're not going to do that. I think I'm immediately going to declare the other war goal as well. The Conquer State. Even though they might say no. North Dakota. I mean, they might just say, fine, have South Dakota. But still. Which puts us to an infamy of 66.2. And can I now go and add a war goal to humiliate you? I can. Just cost me maneuvers. I'll do that. Now, we also want to go mobilize all generals. And I want most of y'all on the US-American front, I think. I guess I'll put Amilcar on the Canadian front, with the hope of quickly pushing them out. Anastasio go on the Americans as well. Andres, sure. And Sebastian Martinez de Rio. Let's put you on Canada. I don't know if I need this much on Canada. I'm looking to put you on the small American front here. To just push that out. Oh, Canada immediately abandoned the support. Okay. Okay. So Amilcar can now go there. And who was the other guy I put on the Canadian front? Was you, right? Let's just make sure you are already signed to this order. Okay, good. But where's the other guy? Washington, Alberta. No, that's fine. But there's multiple people on the Washington, Alberta front. We don't need that. So the 40 can go here. There. And then our Navy. Oh, we need to build more buildings. Our Navy will try to do the whole convoy raiding of the US of A again. Try and keep them as unhappy as possible. There. And buildings, buildings, buildings. Could honestly spam a bunch more farms. We need tons more engines too. Even telephones. How did that happen? Oh, because we built more government admin. That's nice, because it allows us to build more radios. Motor industries are still self-expanding, so I don't feel like we utterly need to focus on that. Let's build another 10 radio factories. A modest amount. And then, what was it? Let's have 5 more engines. 10 more engines somewhere, sure. And wasn't really looking at arms industries at all. Power plants, government admin, university, skyscraper. None of that. Actually gonna run a bunch more livestock ranches, I think. Cool. And then we should probably stop exporting small arms to the Qing, because we need them for ourselves. What about artillery? Are we exporting artillery? Let's not do that, we need it. And a bunch of places that require more railroad, so let's quickly run that. Kinda wish there was a more efficient way of clicking through all of these and giving them all railway. And there just might be, I might just not know it. Oh, Botswana, let's have another railway. You're not looking good there. And railway. And railway. Alright. Now, with the Canadians having run from this war, it's quite possible that the US of A are once again gonna go, fine, 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 here you go, have it. Which I hate. I hate that that's an option. But maybe the support of Dahomey will make them understand. Can't I side with them again? Wait, what? That's an interesting move, after you abandoned your support. Let's take these 94 and put them back on Canada then. Let's be ready to crush as many Canadians as we can. As one does, right? I mean, how could one not? Can we import any of the cool military goods or something? Consider import demand radios here, but nobody's selling me radios. Why are you there? I have these planes I can sell to people. I'm not going to switch to planes now, because that would just give me the penalty. So I guess we might as well sell a bunch of planes to people. Now that we have the factories. Sure. Cohesion people. Cohesion? Those kind of people. Well, then don't sell it. Or do? You know. New command order. What's all this then? Patrol order. Wait, did they give up? They have backed down. It's right there. Why is this a mechanic? Why? Why do I have to eat people one state at a time? It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Well, I was about to say on that note, let's put a cut in here, but let's real quick like, see if we can't swap to aerial reconnaissance or whatever it is with all the new airplanes that we have. Because we now have another 5 years into our next war. It would need 500... It would need 528 airplanes and would stop eating automobiles. That's not great, is it? How many airplanes do I have? Not loads, but I assume my airplane factories are not really producing. Thanks to no desire for airplanes. Hardwood is utterly expensive, and aeroplanes are dirt cheap. The wood for the aeroplanes is more expensive than the planes themselves are. So we could probably be producing a lot. Yeah, 500, so it's easy. Okay, I'm gonna swap over to airplanes. The easy way is to go here, and then here, and then here. No! No, let's not do chemical weapons. And then we'll see what that does to our economy next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say, then please do so down there in that comment section. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.